Hi guys, welcome back to another book review. We are going to talk about When Storms Ruin by Michelle Frohman. So this is going to be book 2 in the series, and this one is kind of like a fantasy paranormal. I would definitely push this one more towards the fantasy side. I absolutely adore this one. It's got the witchy feel to it. So good witch feel, like totally witches. They have powers, and if you had not read book 1, then go ahead and scroll down. I did do a book review on book 1. I was an ARC reader on book 1. That's why when I saw that she was accepting ARC readers for book 2, I went down there and I signed up as soon as I found out. I was like, oh, yes, because I loved book 1. Like, I absolutely adored book 1. This one is more kind of, I think it is a new adult one. It's a new adult. So the characters are a little more on the younger side, but it's not young adult young. It's new adult. They are legal. So I know a lot of people are going to be like, ooh, they're kind of young. Well, they're new adults, so it's okay. Because this one will have a little bit of spice in it, and the spice is a little on the descriptive side, so keep that in mind. If you did read book 1 and you're like, oh, I didn't mind this, this one, book 2 does have some spice, so just be prepared. You probably could skip the spicy scenes. I don't think it would really hurt anything if you skip the spicy scenes if you're somebody who's not comfortable with spice, because I know not everyone is comfortable with spice, but if you're somebody who does enjoy spice, you're like, ooh, finally some spicy scenes. But not everybody's comfortable with spice, so I just wanted to keep that in mind if you were somebody who is not exactly always comfortable with spice. So let's go from there. Picking it up. This one is going to move at a very much quicker pace. It is going to have a lot of stuff thrown at you. And the ending is going to just leave you kind of like in shell shock. Like, you're not going to believe what's going to happen. And in between the beginning, and end, it's just a whirlwind. You're going to be like, oh, finally, it's like going to be a breath of fresh air. And then it's going to be knocked out of you. And it's going to be a fresh air. And then it's going to be knocked out of you. That is just the best way to explain how this book is going to be. It's just going to be a roller coaster of everything happening. And I don't want to give a whole lot away, because the way this book is written, it would be very easy to give it away because there's so much that goes on. But yet, as anybody knows, they're really fighting a war. So if you give things away, you really could give away a lot in the book. And by mentioning certain characters' names or what happened to characters or things that go on with these characters, I really could give away a lot and throw things away. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tell you, if you have read book 1, then I'm just going to tell you there's a lot that goes on. The characters, there's going to be situations with characters you're not going to expect. There's going to be some betrayal. There's going to be some spying. There's going to be people that you don't expect to be involved in situations that are involved in situations there, which we kind of knew from book 1. There was a big betrayal at the end of book 1 that kind of blew us all out of the water. And so there's going to be even more betrayals in book 2. There's going to be things that we thought we knew in book 1 that are going to turn around and completely blow us away in book 2. And we're going to be like, wait, how did this happen? So I'm going to just start to tell you now, book 2 is going to just completely change everything you thought you knew about book 1. It's going to be just complicated even more with book 2. So if you loved book 1, then I definitely would pick up book 2. If you love a good, complicated, amazing, good, witchy fantasy romance, then definitely pick this one up, because her books are super complicated. They're never boring, and they constantly keep you on your toes. I would check this series out because I absolutely love this one. And like I said, definitely witchy vibes, got a war going on, some romance, a little bit of spice mixed in, not a lot, just a little bit, definitely. And there's some emotional bonding that goes on. There's a best friend involved. Definitely check this one out because I love this one, and I think you might too.